Hi, kindergarten. So we're learning about maps, and I want to show you how you can draw a map of your house. And I'm going to show you by drawing a map of my house so that you're ready to do that on your own. So you can have any white piece of paper. And I would be starting with a pencil, but I'm not going to start with a pencil today just so that you can see it better. But you need to start with a pencil when you do it, okay? Because maps can be kind of tricky. Now, what is a map, right? Well, a map is something that shows a place or a location. Now, there are all kinds of maps. There are maps of the world. There are maps of the United States, of different countries. There are maps of our state. There are maps of our city. There's even a map if you go to the zoo, or if you go to a museum or a theme park like Six Flags. You can have look at a map that's going to show you where everything is. So that's what a map does. It just shows you where you can find different things, and you can use it to move around the place or find what you're looking for or learn more about a place. So the first thing to know about a map is it comes from something called a bird's eye view. All right, so what that means is you have to think about how a bird would look at something. And when a bird would look at something, it's flying over, right? And it looks straight down. And so the view isn't from the side, like how we would see something or how we would take a picture of something. It's from above looking down, all right? So you have to kind of think in a different way about the space that you're in to make a map, all right? So I am going to start by thinking about what my house would look like from the top, from if I was a bird. And I'm gonna start by thinking about what shape it is, and it is a rectangle. My house is a rectangle. So I'm gonna draw a big rectangle to start, okay? So now you can use like a ruler to make straight lines if you want to. That'd be cool. So I'm gonna start with a rectangle, and then I'm gonna go ahead and draw some of the main lines, all right? So I gotta think about where things are. Okay, I'm gonna start with the doors. So there's a door in the middle here. That's my front house. And I'm just gonna draw two little lines to show a door. And I have a door at the back of my house, right here, okay? I am then gonna think about walls and hallways. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, just so I can get them all in. So there is a wall here and a doorway. And then there's a hallway here. Okay? So now I'm ready to start drawing some of my rooms. Now my bedroom is back here. So I'm gonna draw my bedroom, and Lily's bedroom is right here. We have an office that's right here, and a bathroom that's right here. Okay? This is why it's important to use a pencil, because I maybe would want to erase some of this extra line that I drew, but it's okay. So right here, this is actually the room I'm in right now. This is our dining room, and then a little space, and then here I have my kitchen. So I'm gonna draw my sink. And kitchen. And then my living room, okay? So I just drew the lines. Guys, they're not perfect. They're not perfect. Then, so the next thing I want to add to this is a symbol. So a map's not going to have every single little thing that's on that you would see from above. It's just going to have one thing that really makes you think of that space. All right, so if I'm gonna think of my dining room, I'm gonna think of a table, right? So that's the only thing I need to draw to represent that space. So I'm gonna draw a table and the chairs. I am drawing them from up above, so I'm just gonna draw the shapes. Easy peasy, right? Now there's a room here, so there's this little spot, and I'm just gonna draw the big things that are in the room. From above, so that's a couch and a place where a TV is. Okay, same thing for in here. I'm just gonna draw the main thing. So I'm gonna draw the fridge, and my stove, and then there's a little table here. See? All right, and then here, this is where we hang out most of all. And I'm gonna draw a big part of this room would be a fireplace. Now, I'm not gonna draw it right from above. It's really hard to see that. So I'm just gonna draw so I can see what it is. And then there's a couch. And it's a long couch. Okay, and then for these rooms, I want to just draw something that's going to represent the room, right? So if I'm thinking about my bedroom, that's where I sleep, right? So I'm just going to draw a bed. And this is Lily's room. I'm going to draw a bed. And then this is an office. Mr. Pamini works from home, and we have to have an office here for the things that he needs. So I'm just gonna draw a desk, right? And this is a bathroom. So I'm gonna draw, it's not really this big. My picture's not perfect. That's okay. Don't stress out about your picture being perfect. Just put the main rooms, the main things, and you're good. So I'm gonna put a sink. I'm gonna put a toilet. And a bathtub. I'm just using shapes that I know how to make. I'm not like the super best drawer in the world, but I can make a rectangle and an oval, right? And you can too. So just draw the main shapes. All right, so that's my map of my home. Now, the next thing that I'm gonna do, so this would be like one piece of work. And then I would come back tomorrow to work on it some more. And what I could do tomorrow is add details and color it, okay? So I would go ahead, and I'm not gonna do it so that, because I want you to have the time to do it, and I don't wanna take up all your time. But what you would do is you would go through and you might add, like I might add some things on the outside to show that, like what happens on the outside, like my mat in the top of a tree. There you go, you can see that. And some bushes, right? I might add the back porch. And this is where, and I'm starting to add color, right? And there's a table on the back porch. And a barbecue pit. That's for Mr. Pamini to make mistakes. So then I would go through and I would color all of it, okay? And then I could start making labels, and I can make what's called a key, okay? Now, we know a key unlocks something. So a key for a map unlocks the map. It tells you what's on the map. So when I say a key, you're gonna take a little space and draw a little square, okay? And in it, you're gonna put some symbols, and you're gonna label those symbols so that we know what each of them means, okay? So, I'm gonna start by putting a symbol in Lily's room. So it's really obvious which one is Lily's room. I'm gonna put a heart. She loves hearts. Everything is hearts with her. Okay, so I'm gonna put a heart. And then over here in my legend, I'm gonna draw a heart. And I'm gonna write her name. Okay, so that anybody that read my map could look and say, oh, okay, I want to find her room. I'm gonna look for the heart, okay? Now, this is my bedroom. I'm gonna put an apple, because I'm a teacher, right? And that's like a symbol for an apple, or a symbol for a teacher is an apple. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here. And then I'm gonna label it. Okay, another one I might put is a TV for my living room. A long time ago, TVs used to have, well, not a long time ago, some of them still do, little antennas. And so then I would go and I would label my different parts. Can you see that? Okay, and that's called a key or a legend, all right? So I can't wait to see pictures of your maps. I hope they go really well. And I miss you guys, as always. Talk to you soon. Bye.